You can learn something about the current meltdown by looking at the decline in Bitcoin from April to June of last year, okay? This collapse was as severe as the 1929 stock market crash. We're talking something losing more than half of its value in a matter of 8 to 10 weeks. Sometimes this kind of breakdown can cause structural damage to a given market, resulting in a labored recovery that might not erase more than 50 to 60% of the losses before the decline resumes all over again. However, Bitcoin was the exception. It quickly rebounded off its lows from last summer and snapped right back, hitting a new all-time high in the fall. Will you look at that? Nice comeback. After that extended rally, though, DeMark's model turned negative again, this time in November. Another trend exhaustion top. Since then, we have seen a hideous meltdown in all things crypto. At this point, the latest Bitcoin sell-off is almost as bad as what we saw last spring. It's down roughly 50% over 50 trading days. Once again, DeMark says there's a possibility of long-term structural damage to the whole crypto space, which could translate into a feeble rebound whenever this thing stops going down. But DeMark's betting that won't happen. Let's zoom in on the 7-day chart of Bitcoin. Remember, DeMark has a 13-session countdown pattern that tells him when a rally or a decline is likely to exhaust itself. Right now, Bitcoin's currently at 11. Okay, this sell-off is 11 on the buy countdown. We need 2 more negative closes before his buy trigger fires. Now, DeMark also wants to see Bitcoin testing his downside price targets. It briefly broke down below his higher target at 34,495 earlier today, before rebounding off its lows. However, if this rally proves to be short-lived, then DeMark wouldn't be surprised to see Bitcoin getting hit with a 2 or 3 day panic selling climax, which could take it all the way down to 26,355. Who wouldn't want to buy it there? To put this in historical perspective, during the last big meltdown from April of last year to late June, Bitcoin lost nearly 56% of its value. Take a look at this comparative chart. If we get a similar percentage size decline from this November highs here, then you'd expect Bitcoin to bottom at around 30,557. DeMark also notes that Bitcoin's angle of descent last April, got that? The degree of the decline is identical to its current angle of descent. In other words, there's a good chance that history continues to repeat itself.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on Twitter. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadTweets. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.